Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and we're always happy to see our friends from Flowers Winery. Well, Walt and Joan Flowers no longer own the property. The Huneeus Group bought it, and perfect people to carry on what they started here on the true Sonoma coast, one of the founding fathers of this Fort Ross Seaview AVA, and I don't know if it's on the bottle of these current releases. No, it's not. It still says Sonoma Coast, and the Sonoma Coast is a huge AVA, a lot of it not being anywhere near the coast. So I'm guessing they're going to put that on there in the future. This is a new AVA that was created, and Flowers, like I said, if anybody, should have it on the label. The Sonoma Coast Chardonnay, this wine from 2013, like all the other 2013s, has a wonderful richness to it, and just beautiful bouquet of lemon drop candy, vanilla bean creme brulee, lightly toasted oak spice, smooth and creamy on the tongue, a good amount of that candied lemon fruit and a tongue-tingly minerality. These wines have wonderful freshness and balance here, a really long finish, excellent juice. We've been selling Flowers Chardonnay for years. The Camp Meeting Ridge, although quite expensive, it's also quite good. Let me tell you, this 2012, even better on the second day. I always say with great whites, just like great reds, you need to open them up in a can room. This one's got a beautiful bouquet of candied citrus fruit, right? Peach, apricot, caramel, creme brulee, cinnamon, nutmeg, toasty oak spice, but not overdone. Everything in balance here. Lovely creamy texture on the tongue, nice tongue-tingling acidity at the end, and even better on the second day. This wine really complex. I'd like to see it with 10 years in the cellar. These wines do age very well. Most excellent juice. The Sonoma Coast Pinot Noir up next in 2013 in the Pinots, just like the Chards. A lot of rich fruit, black raspberries, brown spices, pretty floral notes, and lovely silky lush tannins on the palate like velvet, and that exotic spice and that bright fruit showing all the way to the finish along with those pretty floral notes. Really excellent Pinot Noir. Great example of that Sonoma Coast AVA. Well, I think they do buy some fruit for this. The single vineyard wines, though, are all out there in that Fort Ross AVA, like the Seaview. And this wine has a really unique nose. It had this molasses kind of character to it on the second day. Red cherry fruit, very bright, really elegant wine. So some truffle aromas, earth. And took a little while to open up. It was a little bit of a shy flower at first, but even better on the second day. Like the Camp Meeting Ridge Chardonnay, this wine showing lovely silkiness on the palate. Lots of nuance, that truffle, the brown spice, and a firm hand of acidity. Very well built. Most excellent juice. And then on to Napa Valley. That's right. These guys got a couple of labels there. Quintessa being the definitely the top label. And then Faust, which Faust is from a totally different area. Quintessa's Rutherford. Faust is Coombsville. And you notice that in the wine. Definitely a lot of structure. This is a whopper. Or what does Ray say? Yeah, it's a whopper. And it was a good amount of that black earth here. Dark spices, tobacco, dark chocolate, black currant, black cherry fruit on the nose. Very big and bold. And nice tannins here on the palate. This 2012 is somewhat forward, but these wines from Coombsville, like I said, more structured, showing some of that black dark spice, bitter chocolate, all the way to the end. Excellent juice, the 2012 Faust. We recommend decantering that one for a couple of hours. The Pact, a new wine from Faust. This wine, very forward, very different. And if you've got a big red that's a whopper like this, you want to give someone an option of something you can just open up and drink like this wine. Lovely ripe currant, cassis fruit, milk chocolate, sweet tobacco, spice, and herbs. Really forward, quite different from the Faust. And smooth and silky on the tongue. Very lovely forward fruit, really drinking nicely, round tannins, an excellent bottle of wine. I liked it better than the Faust, but like I said, keep these in 5 years, 10 years. The Faust will probably edge out the Pact. Really good stuff from our folks at Flowers, our friends at Flowers. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.